Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Kuzil's Farm. Hey, we let this thing run overnight, and we have a lot of redstone seeds, 154. Now remember, 9 of these make 16, so that's quite a lot. And then iron, we have 165, and 8 of these make 6 of these. So I taught my system how to make iron. So if I take all this out, I can craft iron from the essence here. And check this out. So I went and counted, let's see, plant this. So I believe it's 36 per floor of these that I need. So check this out. I need another 403 iron essence and another 44 redstone essence. That's nuts. So we're going to let this run for a couple nights, and there's enough seeds to let us fill up the planter to 9, and so that we've got 9 plants running at a time now, so that should increase our yield overnight. And then maybe I can do a floor per day or something like that. But that's just the planters. You know, the gatherers here. You know, if I did another 36. You know, that's another 300 and whatever. So it might be like a several day project getting all of the machines installed. Well, there isn't anything to show you today. I didn't do anything in between episodes other than just sit there and baby those crops, those last 2 crops, the redstone and the iron crops, overnight. So we still have massive power here. This thing is still doing its crazy thing. And how are we doing on power? So we still need some more yellorium. I have a few pieces of, I think maybe 1 or 2 pieces of yellorium ore. Well, let's see what we can do with that, just so that we can fill that thing up. That would be really nice. Not that we're really struggling for, oops, not tellurium. Yellorium, there we go. I've got 4 of these. Now, I'm not sure what I can do with this. I can stick it in a furnace and get 1. I can stick it in a crusher and get 2 dust, which I can, and I don't think I can stick it in the, yeah, so we're gonna make a crusher one of these episodes and use it for that. But in today's episode, we have a whole bunch of other things to do. I got about 5 things on the list. Some of them are quicker than others, but I think you're gonna be excited about it. So let's get started. First thing on my list is making the knapsack for my armor. It's going to be an upgrade for the chest plate. So I grabbed my armory addendum here and flipped to the page of the the traveler's knapsack. Provides 27 slots of extra storage space. That's quite a lot. That's good. And opens the knapsack on a key press. So we want to make this. So the recipe for that is rabbit hide, which I think is hilarious because I don't have any rabbits, but I do know where some rabbits are. If we look at our map here, they are down here, and that's going to take some traveling for me to do. So the other thing that I had in mind for us to do is to look at some RF tools, traveling aids. And if you've played with RF tools before, you know what I'm going to be talking about here. It's kind of going to be fun. First of all, though, let's make ourselves a power cell. We're going to make another one of these. And we're going to make another one of these. And we're going to head upstairs with it here in a minute. Well, we want to make this thing here. So let's make that. All right, we don't have enough. There we go. And I'll tell you what this does here in a minute. So we'll take that and stick that in inventory and kind of forget about that for now. And then we're going to move to this thing here. It's called a matter transmitter. And we're going to make 2, let's see. I want a matter transmitter, a matter receiver, and a dialing device. And I think each of these make or require one of these. So I can only make one of those, really? 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'm just being stupid. Okay, matter transmitter, matter receiver, and I think I've got a couple of those, but just in case, a dialing device. Now that went a lot quicker than I thought it would. So this isn't too bad. This is just some iron and some ender pearls, and if you've been working on chickens with me, which I know you have several ender pearls available to you, which is great. You don't even have to go looking for the end anymore, really. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need. I don't think so. Okay. I do want XNet. So controller, have I not put that in here yet? Dude. I know that I have put the Have I taught it how to make redstone torches? Yes, okay, cool. And let's also teach it how to make this here in the middle. And have I taught it how to make a machine frame? Yes, okay, great. Oh no. Okay, cool, I did have it do 10 more. That's a good idea. We'll just keep 10 in stock. There we go. And I believe I made a couple more of these. I did. I filled this one up down here, which means this one's new and this one's new. This one's already almost full. It'd be cool if... I understand why these probably need to have a limited inventory, but it'd be cool if there was like a an input to it. So like I could put a pattern sorter block or something right here, and I could have all of my patterns go into here, and then it would stick it in the next available crafting slot. That'd be cool. Okay, so now I want to make a controller. And there it is. And then I want to make, let's see, how are my connectors? Let's do 4 of these just in case. And cable. Okay, and I'm going to set all this up with you upstairs. When I figured we're going to go into this other room, other wing that we haven't used yet. This one way over here. This is going to be our transportation room, I'm going to call it. Okay, so let's start here. And we'll put our power cell there. Oh, we didn't link this up. Well, we can just run on the other room here and link it up with this one, the master. There we go. Okay, we're going to set this all to out and link it up. There we go. And then I'm going to put a connector right on top of it. That's going to pull all the power out. And then we're going to put our controller on top of it. And let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's put our transmitter and our receiver like this. This is goofy. Okay, that's okay though. We're just gonna mess around with some things. I'll probably change this. Actually, let's take this and stick it over here. Except I need these all to connect, these cables. So how do I do that? Okay, power can go there. I can get a connector here that touches all three. Or I could just put these, no, they need to be kind of out. So I could put this out in the middle too. There we go. And then we can put our controller receiver here and dialing device there. That works. And then I can put a little stair or something here. We'll just, for now. Okay, well, that'll work. So now, this actually needs some energy, which I should have thought about. So let's actually jump downstairs here and grab a generator with some coal, just to jumpstart the system. I think one should be enough. Okay, so we're going to put this next to the controller, and we're going to toss some power into it. Cool. Okay, now I can tell it to extract energy from here, and we're going to insert it into everything, basically. There we go. And then I think that's it. Yeah. Now, part of me thinks that this is all redundant and I don't need this. So now that I'm thinking about it, let's take all this out. You're gonna laugh. Ready? Okay, ready? Put this here in the middle. The transmitter over here, receiver over here, and the dialing device right there. Hey, guess what? Everything's getting power. Don't need any advanced XNet stuff. Okay. So how does this work? Well, so this doesn't do much right now until we make some more transmitters and receivers. But what we can do is we can, how do I connect this? Our charger, teleport, sneak right click a receiver here. Okay, target is set to 1. This ID is 1. So let's name these. This is going to be called home transmitter. This is going to be called, excuse me, home receiver. And does this need a name? No. It just has the target 1 and the ID right there is 1. Yeah, okay. Now I just need to charge this thing and you'll see what it does. So let's go over here to our power and charge it up. So we're going to be draining a lot of power here. That's okay. We have the system that can do it. Now check this out. Okay, so I'm over here in my chicken coop, and I'm like, oh, I need to get back immediately for whatever reason. I need to hurry. Stuff is about to explode or whatever. I just right click on my charge porter and it brings me to this matter receiver. It teleports me right here. It uses RF to do it. So if I wanted to recharge this, stick it in there. It's recharged. Cool, huh? So that thing's pretty nice. That's going to be something for us to get back home quickly and easily. Now the next thing I wanted to make is, it's called a chicken chunk loader. So remember when somebody had asked me, you know, what is this mod called chicken chunks? All it does is gives us a chunk loader. Okay, so we want, for example, we want our reactor to keep running even if we're not here, not stay on, but we want the system to just turn on and off. And we want our receiver matter receiver to be chunk loaded. So to do that, we just make this chunk loader. Okay, and I'll show you how to use this. So we need to make a book and a enchanting table, and then let's make some gold, I guess. There we go. And we'll make one of these. Okay. Now, I'll stick this in the middle of my house somewhere. This would probably be a good spot for it. Actually, under my bed would be a great spot for it. So let's pick this up, and we'll come under here and stick it not quite down that far. We'll stick it here. And just to show you how this works is we've got this working in a radius. Okay, so it finds the center of the chunk. This is the center of the chunk that it was placed in, and it operates from here. So you see that red line that's going around? Those are the chunks that are being loaded while it's operating. So let's head upstairs and see if this is being taken care of or not. I can't tell. Huh. I think it's close. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to bump it up to a higher setting. So we'll go 3 chunk radius, and that should be enough. Okay, now I can put my bed back, take a nap in it, set my spawn here, and we're good to go. So everything in this house will operate even if I'm not here. So I could go off. This chunk will be, everything around here will be unloaded except these chunks here, these 3 chunk radius. So it's a 9 chunk total. So 3 chunk radius gives us a 9 chunk total, or is it more than that? It's more than that. All right, so I think it's more like 20. What is that? Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, all these chunks will be loaded, and which means this will be loaded too. So I'm gonna head south, look southwest here a little bit, find this, and then I'm gonna hunt me some rabbits, and then I'm gonna teleport back. So we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, now that I am here at the desert, let's go hunting some rabbits. I was very tempted to say that like Elmer Fudd, let me tell you. Walnut. I don't know if I have walnut. Let's add a walnut tree. Is it 2 L's? No. Walnut tree. There we go. Okay, we just need 2 rabbits hide. There's a rabbit. Gotta hunt rabbits with a bow. They will run away. Did not get a hide from him, but I got rabbit meat. That's a baby rabbit. I think that's a baby rabbit. There's a hide. Sweet. There's some bees. I think those are babies. My bad. It's hard to tell because they're so small. Yeah, these are all babies. See if we can find some grown-ups here. Or maybe not. Maybe they're all just rabbits. Okay, there we go. We got the 2 that we needed. Now let's teleport back home. There we go. That is very handy. That took me, I don't know, a decent time to get over there, and then no time at all to get back. All right. I found some plums. I'd like to make a plum tree. Now let's make our knapsack. Cool. So then all we got to do to make our knapsack is grab our chest piece off of here, stick it on there, and then put our knapsack in the upgrade slot. Well, that puts a knapsack on our back. Now we look like a robot traveler. Now let's take a look at the controls to open it. So we move down to Tinker's. No, it's gonna be Construct's Armory, right? There we go. Chest plate is H. So there's our knapsack. Sweet. So I can put this in there. I can store those in there. Cool. H. That'll be great. That'll be very handy. Next thing on our list is sometimes when you're out mining or collecting things, you want a way to empty your inventory, but you got to come all the way back home. Well, we kind of solved that with this thing, the charged porter. But there's a different way to do it that I think you would be interested in, and that is the ender chest. And maybe you've seen me use this before. Let's make that real quick. Sure. Okay, we'll do that. And then we also want to make the ender pouch. I don't know if I have blaze powder. I don't. Alright, blaze. I think I can make blaze powder with blaze rods. I can get 4 from putting them in a crusher, or I can get 2. So it sounds like we need to make this crusher. How expensive is that? Okay, we might have everything, except we don't have black quartz cooked down. So let's do that. Do I just cook this? Ooh, crusher doubles it. So let's just use 1. Okay, that'll give us the 1 we need for the crusher. And then let's see if I have the rest of this stuff. I don't have these. Of course I need 2 more. Haha. It's okay. We have a furnace here that can cook 2 at a time. No problem. They done yet? Sweet. Cool. Now I'll just go stick this over by my power cell here, and we'll have plenty of power in there. Now let's crush down 1 of these, because that'll give me all 4. Okay, and go ahead and crush down these. And I can put a importer attached to that as well. See how long that takes to craft. Put all that away. And then of course we want some cabling. Okay. And we're going to import the side just like that. Cool. Yeah, that'll work. And of course it's crushing away doing its thing, and we're sucking up those pieces no problem. Alright, I want a second importer. Okay, we'll make that. Come on. There we go. And I'm going to put this ender chest down right here, and we'll put an importer next to it there. So what that's going to do is anytime I put anything in this ender chest, it's going to get sucked into the system, which is great. So back to our ender pouch here. We'll make that. Now check this out. Anything that I put into this ender pouch shares the same inventory as this here. So if I were to grab, I don't know, a bunch of dirt, for example. Okay. And there's nothing in this chest right now, right? I'm opening the pouch, sticking that in there. Now I'm going to open this up, and it's all in there. So basically when I'm out somewhere and I'm like, hey, I need to empty my inventory, I can dump all this stuff into this pouch. This ender chest, since now everything in here is chunk loaded, will dump into my system. Cool part is this ender pouch can stay in my knapsack. Cool, huh? So now I can go out hunting for the different trees and the different vegetation and stuff like that. And I can store food in my knapsack here. Where did my... There we go. And I can store my food journal in my knapsack. And anytime I need to empty my inventory, I just open this up, stick this in here, and empty it out. Cool, huh? Yeah. That is awesome. I like it. Let's make ourselves a plum tree and go stick this down in our orchard. I thought about calling it just an arboretum, but it truly is going to be just a fruit tree place. Now, if I wanted to, because I'm not going to come in here and chop the trees down. It's just going to be collecting the fruit from it. I'm not going to be planting like spruce trees and stuff in here. It's going to be strictly the fruit-bearing trees. Okay, last thing on our list for today is the longbow. I do want to make the longbow, and when I was looking at, I put together a spreadsheet to look at, you know, what was the best, and surprise, surprise, same thing is always Supremium, right? It's the Supremium ingots. The thing is, these things are expensive, right? So I need six of these ingots. Let's see if we can make 6 of these. And I do believe, ooh, there's a molten Supremium cow somewhere. That is amazing. Okay, so let's take the Supremium ingot. Like I said, we're going to need 6 of these because I want to make the longbow. Actually, let's look at the longbow recipe, because I think we're going to need other objects as well. So longbow is going to take 2 of these, and then it's going to take a solid binding and string. The binding, I think we can make out of something more interesting. So if I go back to tool materials, the binding I think is going to be this extra. Yeah, this extra here. So we want damage increase. That might be an interesting thing, just making it out of bone. I don't have longbow on here though. I don't know if that's just an issue that maybe they can't put it on there. Last longer, no. No. I wonder if that would work on bows. Prevents Endermen from teleporting around because you can't shoot them with an arrow. Auto smelt, no, I don't want any of that. Magnetic could be interesting. You definitely don't want tasty anymore. Mine's faster, no, I don't want. So if you make this out of slimy, what slimy means is when you use the tool, it has a chance of spawning a slime, and that gets pretty annoying. Hellish bonus damage to non-nether mobs. That could be another option. Although it'd be cool if we could have it work for everybody, like with the bone. Okay. Increase damage targets to full health. That's what we're doing right there. We're making it a manualin. That makes so much sense. That's awesome, especially for we want this to be, like I was explaining the other day, we want this to be an alpha strike. But we want it to hit very, very hard. So let's see. The large binding here takes this one. Do I even have that? I don't. So that takes 8. So let's grab Manulin. We'll grab 8 of those. Smelt that down. Now let's see if we can make these the Supremium ingots, okay? We need 6. So going down the tiers here, we know that we need 1 of the previous ingot and then 2 of the new essences, the higher stages up. I just misclicked there. Okay, it starts here. And do we have prosperity stuff? We have a bunch of this. How do I break this? Can I stick this in a crusher? Does it do anything in here? No. It looks like I need a pickaxe that can break it, but this pickaxe has silk touch on it. So the next thing in my mind is to make a cobalt pickaxe. Let's do copper. I've got copper over there. And then let's get a bunch of lapis. We'll make it a fortune pickaxe. Just for these specific reasons. Alright, we want to turn this off. We want to grab the copper, and we'll grab some cobblestone for our base pieces. And let's grab some string. Cool. Okay, so that's turned off. And let's put these in here. And then I think each of these bindings take 1, correct? Okay. So this will be for our pickaxe. And the manual in here will be for our binding. For our bow. Okay. Now let's start making these pieces over here. So pickaxe head for our fortune pick. We're going to need the binding pattern, and we're going to need the tool rod. We're also going to need 2 of these eventually, and the big binding. Cool. I don't know why I grabbed 2 stacks of cobblestone, but let me go ahead and make this now. That works. Okay. Let's take this off and look at, oh, we're going to need clay as well, right? So let's just take as much as we need. Okay, we're going to need 2 for the head, 2 for the pickaxe binding, for the tool rod, 2 for the bow binding, and then 2 for each of the this part here. Okay, so the cobalt pickaxe head, copper and manulin. Unfortunately, we have to wait for. I forgot about the clay. Sorry. Okay, that shouldn't be too much longer. Okay. And once that's done pouring, we can come in here and tell the cobalt to be at the bottom. Pour that. That shouldn't be too long before that gets crafted. There we go. And put the clay back at the bottom. Was that only 2? That was only 2. My bad. It's okay. Alright, now we put copper down at the bottom. This is fine. This is pretty awesome. I like this. Making tools. Actual forge. Okay, so this is going to be our fortune pick. So let's make it. There we go. And then let's throw a bunch of fortune on there. Okay. That is as lucky as it can get. So we'll put these down here. Just like that. And then vein miner it all up. Cool. That got us a little over a stack. Great. That is cool. So now we can put like a diamond and an emerald on there. On our fortune pick. Okay, prosperity shards go back in there. We're going to hang on to that. Don't need these anymore. All of this can be put back on the smeltery. Don't need those anymore. Cool. Okay, let's make these prosperity. Let's make these finally, if we can. That's still up in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Iron. Okay, cool. So now we're going to grab all the essence we have. Oh, maybe not. That's a lot of essence. We'll just make what we need. Okay, there's those. Now let's grab our infusion crystal, because we will need that. We'll make 2 of these. No. We're going to need a lot more than that. 12. There we go. Now we can put that up there. And make all 6 of those. Now we're going to need those. So let's see. These are going to go up in order of magnitude. So let's do 16. That makes 1. So let's do a whole stack. Okay, that's scary. Oh, must have had extra. That's okay. Cool. Make 6 of those. And then see what we can do here. We're going to need twice as many. How are we doing on essences? So we just have 2,000 of these. So let's make another stack. There's 10. Wow. Okay, are we going to have enough? No. Oh, I ran out of the crystal. Okay. I was like, no. Okay, let's grab just 4 stacks of these. I think we probably will need more than that. These actually have to be in there. Okay. And if you're thinking you should just teach the system how to make these, it doesn't know how to deal with uses. It's not that smart. The other mod that is like this does know how to do that. It's still dodgy whether it can handle it or not, but it does not handle it. Okay. We have used all of our essences except what's in the greenhouse, so I'm confident we can make this yet today. Whew. Maybe not. Getting up to this point is so expensive. Okay, let's run over to the greenhouse here and see what's in our stores. Hopefully we have a full chest. Yeah, this Supremium stuff is what it says it is. It's Supremium. Whatever that means. Supreme. Premium together. Yeah. I'm expecting this to be not full. Wow. Okay. Let's teleport home just because we can. A lot faster. That's great. Put that back in here. Okay, let's just make all of this, turn it all into the good stuff. I have a feeling we're going to need to make another crystal. And I also have a feeling we're not going to have enough to make our bow today. That's nuts. Look at that, 10. That's sad. Okay. And I don't believe there's any other way for us to get Inferium Essence from anywhere. I think we have to wait. Alright, well, I'm going to go see what I can do to find some more mining, and then I'll be back. So as a way of demonstrating, I have all of these things in my inventory, and I'm full, dragging stuff around with me. I am just going to toss it into my new system here. Make sure I don't drop anything that I don't want to have. I found some mushrooms, so now I can make the food that I want, which is great. Cool. So that'll keep doing its thing. And yeah, I suppose I could stick the rest of this in here just for safekeeping. Might as well. Grab some more torches, stuck those in my knapsack, and of course got the food with me. So anyway, I'm going to keep looking for prosperity shards. Found a couple stacks there. Or not prosperity shards, the Infernium essences. Found a couple stacks, but we will keep looking because we need a lot. Oh, and found some Yellorium too. That's going to be good. Look at all this Yellorium. And this is places I've been before, but I didn't have any way of sending all of this stuff home with me, and so I didn't mine it. Now I have a way of dumping it. I'm gonna just grab everything, which is great. So now I know that when I come back here, it's not going to be here anymore. Like, this is no use coming down this vein. But anyway, we'll be back in a little bit. I just wanted to show you how that works. It's kind of nice being able to just dump stuff. Actually, what I should probably do is just keep that in my inventory like that. And that way I can just, whenever I want to dump something, I can. Just dump it all. I'll keep that in there too. There we go. And yeah, it's a little slow, especially when it's dealing with stacks of stuff. But at least it's dealing with it, right? If all I gotta do is wait a little bit for it to do its thing, then I'm okay with that. But yeah, I'll be back. Okay, I think that's gonna be enough for now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just take a look here and see if we have enough. If not, I can go do another mining session. It's no big deal now. I've got food with me. I've got spare stuff. I've got a way to dump my inventory. I've got a way to get back quick so I don't worry about getting lost. See if there's anything in here that I want to pull out. Yes. I mean, I guess I could pull all this out now and just dump it in myself. Also, we could put stack upgrades on that importer and speed upgrades to make it quicker. Okay, let's pull all this back down and see about making ourselves some more essences. So I need 2 more. Oh man, 300. I don't know. I just don't know if that's going to be enough. Keep doing that. Okay. well, hopefully I could do the math. You're right. I could just calculate it all out. Yep. Totally not having enough here. Sadness. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to wait until I have these crafted, and then I'll be back after that. Okay, we are back, and here is the 2. Used up the rest of the other crystal, and we just needed like another 3 stacks of Inferium Essence. No big deal. Okay, let's make our Supremium piece of junk here. Go down in there, come on. Okay, cool. This is going to be the most expensive bow ever. Okay, those are going to get melted down. And I do want to see inside here, so let's make this clay. This is going to be out of Manulin. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic there. And Manulin, there we go. Manulin at the bottom, please. I think I've got some hair in my mouse. I need to take it apart and clean it. Cat hair wafts up in there and gets stuck in inside of all of this sensitive sensors, and yeah, it's annoying. Part of having a cat. So it double clicks. So when I click on something and it switches back that fast like that, that's when it's double clicking on itself and being super irritating. But I just need to get in there and clean it out. Sometimes that's difficult. And they don't really make non-digital mice anymore. So I'm kind of stuck with this one. Okay, Supremium at the bottom. Oh man, this bow better be the dopest bow ever. And it's going to be a relatively quick draw speed, so I should be able to put in a bunch of nether quartz on it to make it just hit really hard. Okay, I can go grab this up from over here. Actually, what I could do is just leave it there and turn that on. And it'll do it for me. Cool. Okay, let's make this bow. Let's see how good this bow is. Okay, attack is 11.7 or 11.52, bonus damage. Range multiplier is 2 times, draw speed is 1 second. So it's going to be slower than the other one. But I'll bet it'll hit really hard. Let's put a bunch of, how many modifiers does it have on it? I don't want to put the repairing on there, and I don't want to put 3 modifiers. I don't want to put really anything on there other than maybe diamond and emerald, just so that I don't have to repair it very often. And then quartz. Oh man, I do not have a lot of nether quartz. Let's it's dark, that's good. It's about to be day though. I would like to see how this thing works. I suppose I could go to the nether and shoot something in the nether and see if it kills it. Nether quartz chicken. You are so good to me. Good chicken. And you know, if I had that pulling out of there automatically, I would have more. Yeah. It's interesting how some of the drop rates are lower than others, or you know, it's slower for them to produce, whereas like nether quartz, it's just like, yeah, make that as fast as possible. Okay, so we're gonna go up to 12,000. Wow, that's some serious durability. Oh, and it's upping my damage too? Wow. This should tell me I have one more modifier. So that's 13.26. That's a cool looking bow. That is a cool looking bow. Alright, let's stick all this in here. Put this back on here. And let's go to the nether and see. So this does 19. This does another 20.5. So that I believe that bonus damage is when the target is at full health. The cold-blooded. Actually, what does that say? Oh, here we go. Cold-blooded. But that doesn't tell me. I think that's the bonus damage. Yeah. Oh, draw speed is even faster now. Cool. Well, I know that I could kill a cow. Not worried about that. One of my arrows could kill a cow. Oh, hey. Did you know chicken manure? You can use it like bone meal? Yeah. So, I spent a lot of time getting rid of all that grass, and I just put it back down. Okay, well, let's head to the nether and see how good this does. That'll wrap up our video for today. I don't know that I necessarily want to shoot a pigman, but we are near enough to a fortress we could. Ooh, hey. Don't mind if I do. We could use it on something else. Oh, here we go. Here we go, boys. Dead. Dead. Haha. Great. That is a fantastic bow. Highly recommended. Worth the time spent. Not very long. It wasn't, to be honest, it wasn't that bad. Got any nether skulls from those guys? Wither skulls? No, of course not. Alright, anything else we can shoot? Well, those are good tests. You know, if I just was kind of hoping there would be a ghast around here. I could just one-shot the ghast. This should do a significant amount of damage to... Well, yeah, that guy doesn't have a lot of health. To like a boss or something. You know, if I were to come here and farm wither skeleton skulls and summon a... You know, we could go to the end, maybe in the next episode, and see how good this guy does on the boss. Boom. Just aced that guy. See, it's a very strong alpha strike. Because it's at full health. And at that point, the manual and binding comes into play. And it's got a huge range multiplier on it. Oop. Very slow draw speed, though. So if I miss, that's a problem. Oh, here we go. I hear a ghast. Where are you at? I should say, where are you? Now I don't hear it anymore. Is it back this way? Yep. Sounds like it's up here. Definitely want to shoot this ghast. Are you up here? These guys suck. If you've ever seen these before, the nitro creepers. I want to see if I can one-shot this ghast. There it is. Aha! I can. That's great. That is great. Okay. Oop, a little bit of lag or something? What's going on? Uh-oh. Alright. See if I can get some magma cream from these guys. But that will be all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, not enough energy. Uh-oh. There's my portal over there. Haha. Alright. You guys take care.